Hello, my friends. Welcome back to our blind Let's Play. It's Attorney Investigations 2, Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor's Path. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today, well, so we're back where we started, and are there any new leads? Let's do this, my friends. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. There's only 20 minutes left until 2 o'clock. Will we be able to make it in time? Mr. Edgeworth, about that phone call just now? Wasn't there a strange sound at the end? A strange sound? Don't think you can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that.
Boom. Now that you mention it, sounded like an explosion. Sound of explosion was heard during the call from the kidnapper. It might be a hint to establish the culprit's whereabouts. I see. The sound of an explosion, eh? I would appreciate it if you stopped eavesdropping on us. Mr. Prosecutor, you're as stingy as ever. First, let's see what she has to say. Begin investigation. Is this, Gumshoe? What are you doing on the ground? Gummy, why are you running away? It's like he's spying on us. Ow, the dots. Detective Gumshoe. When Miss Edgeworth gave up his prosecutor's badge, I just didn't know what to do. Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me. And then I began to think, Mr. Edgeworth isn't a prosecutor anymore. Does that mean I'm no longer a detective? But that's not true. Even without Mr. Edgeworth, I'm still a detective, and investigating is my job. Detectives don't get investigated just for the sake of prosecutors, pal. Well, that's why, even if I'm on my own, I won't stop investigating. So, you've been investigating by yourself? Then, perhaps, at that time, you should thank your former subordinate. He gave me some valuable information which may save Kay Faraday. Detective Gumshoe did. So, Jill Crane's autopsy report. I went to detention center, see how Kay was doing. Well, that's when I heard. Oh, when you get to where I am, you can just create your own truths anytime you want. Kay Faraday is the culprit. Well, that was the truth I simply manufactured at thin air. Good, very good. On that face and that expression. You heard that conversation. Well, that's right. And that's why I looked over the evidence again myself, sir. Gummy, that's amazing. So it was you who saved me. Kay, I'm really glad you got your memories back. Thank you. Do you get it now? I can investigate on my own. Gummy, don't run away. You've already proven that you can investigate on your own. After all, you saved me. Detective, I need your help. Currently, I'm not a prosecutor, nor am I much of anything else. But even so, I will pursue this case. I ask you not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? Aww. Please cut it out, sir. Gummy. Well, okay, I get it. I get it, pal. I can't bear to see Mr. Edgeworth bound his head to me like this. Gummy. Thank you, detective. What do you want me to do, sir? The investigation. Good to have you back, Gumshoe. Almost said Gummy. Yep, almost did. Detective Gumshoe, please tell me what you found in your investigation so far. Roger that. Leave it to me, sir. I have 3 things to report. First up is about Kay's clothes that was sent to the crime lab. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called Sleepy ZZZ were found on them. So that means, after Kay was drugged at Cord Lake, she was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower. Well, that's right, sir. Now for item number 2. The footage from the security camera at the Grand Tower's elevator. The footage that captured President Wong and Judge Courtney going up to the roof. The elevator is generally the only way to get to the rooftop. And if the elevator was used, the person who used it would be caught on camera. Exactly. In other words, you look over the footage from a couple of days ago, you should be able to see an unconscious Kay being carried up to the roof. Then, Gummy, does that mean you? Well, I checked out all the footage from before the incident 2 days ago on fast forward. I see, and the results? Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kay never showed up on the tape at all. That was unexpected. I guess it won't be so easy. The person probably brought her up through the 51st floor. How was Kay brought up to the roof of the tower? I just said that. I should take a moment to carefully consider the possibilities. Well then, let's hear your third and final report. Yes, sir. Last but not least, the most important thing to report. I'm so happy to be able to investigate with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna give it my all to arrest the culprit. That is all, sir. I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective Gumshoe. However, that was your most important report. It had nothing to do with the case at all. I love you, Gumshoe. I would have preferred something that's actually useful. Well, that merciless attitude. Well, that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know, sir. The kidnapping. A young boy has been kidnapped. I want you to help us search for him. Kidnapping, sir? The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh. The kid with the horns? Yes, do you know about him? I saw that boy myself, sir. Was that this morning? Well, that's right. Came out of the trail over there, and then, he walked towards the garbage pickup area. The garbage pickup area? It's right over there, pal. Well, that's where all the trash from the Grand Tower's offices is located, or collected. I don't know what happened after that. Since I left the place around then, it seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area. Thank you, Gumshoe. Well, that's Kay's badge, right? It's just as cool as a prosecutor's badge, isn't it, sir? But, Mr. Edgeworth's badge was, oh. It's fine. Don't cry, Gummy. Even if Mr. Edgeworth quits being a prosecutor, I'm sure someone else will lower your salary for you during your salary assessments. Someone else will lower my... Oh. Is he crying about his pay being cut, or will that be, or that it will be someone else cutting it? He deserves a raise. It looks like Kay is back to old energetic self. Indeed, a little too energetic, I might add. It's all thanks to Gummy and Mr. Edgeworth saving me. Thank you. I really, really mean it. No need to thank us. All that matters is you're back to your healthy self, Kay. Speaking of which, you had a bunch of bandages wrapped around your head. Have your injuries already healed, pal? You bet. Those bandages were just to help my memories come back faster. They were really just replacements for a headband to reignite my fighting spirit. You could have mentioned that part sooner. Ha ha ha, Mr. Edgeworth, you're such a joker. Even if you show that to me, I still have no idea what it is, sir. He proclaimed that quite proudly. Okay, so we know what the, we got a couple of dialogues from this. President Wong's assassination? Things sure are taking a turn for the worse, sir. When I decided to investigate the case on my own, I tried to remember all the techniques you would use, Mr. Edgeworth. And above all else, what's important is this. Even if something seems impossible at first glance, we must still suspect it. Certainly, you are correct. So far, at least. Monsters don't actually exist in this world, but if that's what it seems at first glance, well, perhaps we should suspect that President Wong really was trampled by a monster. Well, thinking outside the box like this is really important, isn't it, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. So close and yet so painfully far. Oh, I love you, Gumshoe. Fortunately, yeah, that one takes a little bit longer to click through. But thankfully to the skip button, it's not so bad. You never know what's gonna cue something new. So part of the thing I like to do is just try everything. Really doesn't take that long to click through stuff, does it? I mean, until maybe a minute or so. 2 more pieces of evidence. 1 more piece. And we're done. Okay, nothing new to present. I want to talk to her last because it seems like we're supposed to talk to her, you know. This is a shuttle bus used for filming on location. It's also used as a trailer for the actors. So it's a bus. In that case, I wonder how much the fare is and where the destinations are. This is obviously the property of Global Studios. There wouldn't be a fare. And naturally, the destination changes depending on where they're scheduled to film. A bus that takes you anywhere without needing to pay a fare? It's like a dream come true. Well, that would be a regular car, Kay. It's a guide map of the area around the Grand Tower. Let's see. Yeah, we've already seen all of this. I don't think it would change. Pieces of filming equipment are lined up here. With all this stuff lying around, they're practically begging for it to be stolen. Okay. I know. I just wanted to try saying it. If I stole Global Studios filming equipment, there would be no more Steel Samurai films. Fans across the world would weep for all eternity, including you, Mr. Edgeworth. That wasn't why I was trying to stop you. Mr. Powers, I know it might be a boorish question, but there's something I'd like to ask you. Okay, what is it? Are there perhaps any plans to make a new Steel Samurai? I'm sorry, but is that a question related to the investigation? No, it's just a personal question. I'm sorry. I can't talk about it with people outside the studio. Not even you, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course. As I thought, he cannot talk about it. However, he didn't deny it outright. Does that mean there's hope? Kind of reminds me of the new Power Ranger movie that came out. What was that, like Once in Future or something? I've only ever seen the first Power Ranger series, so I have no idea, you know, about all the other ones. Oh, it's you two again. Did somebody else come up? Hurry up and hop on board. No, right now we don't really need to go anywhere. Pish posh, that's what they all say. I can tell you're looking forward just by looking at your face. You want to start a new life in a new place with a new girl, am I right? Come, traffic lights or police sirens? I won't let anything stop you from where you're going. So come on, hop in and experience the best ride of your life. With that personality, I guess explains why he was so willing to help us out earlier. Is the guard duty going well? Yes, sir, of course. Besides using my eyes and ears, I'm also trying to use my sense of smell, touch, and even taste. I'm going to revolutionize the way we do guard duty in this dodgy institution. I'm sorry, but please perform your guard duty the way it's always been done. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna be tasting there, buddy. No, I don't want to go there yet. No! Come instead, John, head towards the garbage pickup area. Indeed, there might be some chasing left behind. I don't want to go here yet. Well, it looks like we're just investigating, but still, I don't want to mess with this yet. Well, okay, it's either mess with that or talk to Nicole. We'll talk to Nicole. All my hard work's helped move the case forward. I reckon it's all in a good day's work. I'm not so sure about that. We've been chasing after an entirely different person. Indeed, it seems she did not properly examine the photo earlier. What now? Is my info really all that bad? No. Some of the blame also falls on us for relying on a dubious information source. It's time for us to regroup and start over. Could you hold on a sec? You think I'm staying quiet after being called a dubious source? You got another thing coming. Fine then. Guess I'll just have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving. You've been saving a scoop? The scoop. Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it. What is this scoop of yours? It's Moozilla. I had decisive evidence that the mighty Moozilla exists. Okay, let's go, Kay. Hold up, I'm being serious. Y'all might not believe it, but it's true. We don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. Will this decisive evidence of yours be something recorded on that tape recorder? Well, that's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Moozilla spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames. If you say so. So don't make that face. If you think I'm lying, then have a listen for yourself. Are you ready? Here comes the flame. How was that? I love this music. It's hard to tell you over your shouting, but if you say so, I guess they could be flames. Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames? Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own two eyes. On account of, well, I wasn't actually there at the time. If Moozilla had appeared, would she have noticed no matter where you were? Well, I was a ways off and was using a slightly unusual recording method, so... Could you explain to me this recording method in more detail? I guess I just dug my own grave. Truth is, I was aiming for a scope, so I did me some wireless wiretapping. Wait a minute, wireless wiretapping? If there's no wires, how'd you tap them? Kay, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. She was simply intercepting wireless communications and listening in without permission. I've been spending the last few days scoping out the Grand Tower with my mentor. So you were investigating the black market auctions. In that case, you naturally would have tapped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower. You betcha, but right then and there I hear an ear-shattering roar. Finally, Mozilla appears, my heart is pounding, I feel him drawing near. So, everything except the sound is just your own personal impressions, right? In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything. Well, I reckon right is more my thing. Anyways, as I continue turning into the situation, little Miss K over there almost shatters my eardrums. Eavesdroppers for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square? So was the boom her sound equipment? What was that sound just now? That doesn't help us at all. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe she's up to something nefarious, but apparently she was just listening to communications and the feedback of the bug shorted out whatever she was doing. I see, Miss Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly. Oh, maybe not. You heard it via the radio waves emitted by the bug, did you not? What? So then, does that mean that the one who played the bug on me was? I was just eavesdropping. I never, stooped to bugging nobody. Miss Swift, do you mind if we borrow that tape for a while? Just what do you please? Just do what you please already. Nicole's tape recorded data jot down in my organizer. Recording what was the receptor for the bug that was playing on K. Mr. Edgeworth! Hi guys. Mr. Keys, Miss Berry. Aw, look at Money the Monkey. Did you find him? Not yet. Just where could John be? John? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago. Really? Well, that's great. Thank you so much. Now, I won't be arrested again. So now we have these two to talk to. Just so much going on right now. Well, as expected, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find him? Naturally, it was all thanks to his powers of logic and reasoning. Actually, it was just a coincidence. Search for Sebastian. Well, I guess we weren't any help at all, were we? Don't be silly. Of course you helped. Really, thanks a lot. Where were you guys searching, Simon? It was a bit far off, but we searched around the Sunshine Coliseum. The Sunshine Coliseum. So they were by the shore. Look at that beautiful picture. Good God, that is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. There were a lot of people at the event there, so I thought he might have gone as well. An event? Sounds like fun. Is it a festival? I want to go too. Yeah, I want to go too. It was a lot of fun. There were food stands, fireworks, and much more. Simon got won out by all the people in the crowd pretty quickly though. You didn't have to tell them that. It's settled. Once we wrap up this case, let's all go there. There are food stands and fireworks at the Coliseum. Sunshine Coliseum. The circus show. At any rate, I'm glad you were able to find him so quickly. Why is that? Well, the truth is, our circus show is about to start again. So, I don't think we would have been able to help out with the search much longer. Sorry to burden you with this when you also need to prepare for your performance. No, it's okay. Please, don't worry about it. After all, I also didn't want to get arrested again. I'm, So relieved that you're able to find him, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, but the warden still hasn't been declared guilty yet. What? So you're saying there's still a chance I might be arrested? No way, no way, no way, no way! Kay, please don't tease him. Okay, now we gotta go through old-fashioned evidence. Huh? Didn't you also have a badge when we last met? Yes, however, due to certain circumstances, I don't have my prosecutor's badge with me now. So that's why, Mr. Keys, are you listening to me? No. No way, no way. Don't hit me. I taste horrible. What are you talking about? The sheer terror brought on by Mr. Edgeworth's icy glare seems to have Simon totally petrified, like a frog caught in the gaze of a hungry snake. I don't recall doing any glaring at all. Even if you show me stuff like that, it's too technical for me. I don't get it at all. I guess you don't have any new information about it. Sorry. Am I going to be arrested? If I start spouting some random nonsense now, will I be able to plead insanity later? If you want to be guilty of perjury, go right ahead. That was a leading question. I knew it. I'm going to be arrested. Good grief. He's not listening to me at all. Okay, so the rest of this we should be able to get through pretty quickly. Although because of his hesitation on words, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But not too much longer. And the music is, well, the music isn't necessarily like amazingly awesome that I wanna like listen to on a soundtrack, but it's got a nice little touch to it. You know, it's making me bob my head back and forth a little bit. The Grand Tower, huh? Isn't there a viewing platform on the roof or something? Well, that's correct. It would have been nice if we were here purely for sightseeing. Hey, Simon, what if we struck a rope from the viewing platform for one of the other buildings? And then you walked across without a safety harness? I'd love to see a trick like that. No way, no way, no way, no way. No way am I gonna do something like that. Aw, that's too bad. If you could do that, you'd be able to sneak into any building you wanted around here. Okay, quit trying to drag others down your path of thievery. How about this, Simon? What if we were to give you a safety harness? She's hopeless. No way, no way, no way. You with a safety harness if I fell from this high up. I'd be stuck to the trapeze act with the harness. He's hopeless as well. I don't blame him. I would not want to be up on top of a giant tall building. Too bad Lotta's music isn't playing. I really like that music that plays. This to me has like a cartoonish tone to it, which I guess matches a character. Okay, nothing so far. What am I hoping to find? Nothing. Like seriously, I don't expect him to tell me anything useful. We still have so much more to explore. But the last thing I want is to get totally stuck because there's one piece of evidence that you're supposed to show someone. Although usually this game does a very good job with that. They'll like say, like the game will literally tell you, I guess I should show this person that evidence. Well, that's Knightley's, isn't it? Seems like it brought back memories of Mr. Knightley for Simon. Indeed. Perhaps it would have been better if I didn't show this to him. Don't worry, Miss Edgeworth. He'll be fine. I trained diligently under the boss in order to become a full-fledged animal tamer. Well, that's what I decided. But Simon, if that missing evidence isn't found, you'll be out of luck. Oh, yeah! Kay, did you really have to bring that up right now? Nothing for the book. And nothing for the recorder. Alright, time to talk to Regina. Even though Regina also searched with her friends? Aww, we were beaten to the punch. By friends, does she mean her animals? Very Big Circus. If I recall correctly, wasn't the Very Big Circus supposed to have a performance today? Yep, that's right. We've all been practicing a lot for this upcoming performance. Will Simon also be performing? Of course, he's been practicing really hard, even though he keeps saying no way, no way. Poor guy. He even rode in a balloon and did lots of advertising for us. So, Mr. Edgeworth, you should also come by and see Simon's heroics. Very well. That is, if we're able to successfully solve this case. Animal friends. It sounded like you were saying use animals in your search. Yep. I thought we would be able to find him if I used Regent and Estique, but Simon said, no way, no way, no way. It stopped me. He's so fun. If Simon hadn't been there, there'd probably be a mass panic right about now. Simon, why did you stop her? It would have made the city more fun, like the circus. Miss Edgeworth, please forgive me. Why is he apologizing to me? I haven't said anything. Alright, present. What's this? Kinda looks like a bird. It's a three-legged crow, known as the Yatagratsu. It takes flight even in the depths of night. Yay! I knew it was a crow. Then I'll become good friends with Regina, right? We could do a show where I grab onto its legs and we'll fly through the air. Isn't it great that the Yatagratsu has 3 legs, Mr. Edgeworth? That way it could carry me and Regina and even you as well, Mr. Edgeworth. No. I'll pass. What you're suggesting is impossible to begin with. Aw, fine then. Regina, what if the 2 of us grab onto the Yatagratsu? And we'll chase Mr. Edgeworth around while he's stuck on the ground? Yay! That'll be a fabulous show! What you're suggesting is impossible to begin with. Please stop this nonsense. Is this a present? Yay! I'm so happy! No, that was not my intention. I'm sorry. Unless it's an animal, I can't tame it. That was also not my intention. Okay, so it looks like we know what her... This doesn't help me. Moment is. It's a mighty Mozilla! The scary dairy cow monster! Scary dairy? I love how that rhymes. But I think Regina and Mozilla could become good friends. I climb on top of its head, grab its horns, and take it for a walk. More like I'll take you for a walk. That sounds fun. I want to ride it too. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, come too. Well, I'll ride it together. No, I'll pass. What you're suggesting is impossible to begin with. Fine then. Regina, what if the 2 of us take Mozilla by the horns? And we'll chase Mr. Edgeworth around relentlessly while he's stuck on the ground. Sure, just leave it to me. Regardless, we'll be fabulously relentless. What you're suggesting is impossible to begin with. I'm begging you, please stop. What about her theme? I like her theme more than Simon's. It's a bit more upbeat. And it suits her character too. Like, both of the themes suit the character perfectly, in my opinion. But unfortunately, we're not getting anywhere It's kind of sad that Mo's not here. I like Mo a lot. Can you imagine that? Mo with Mozilla around? I mean, the number of jokes you can make with that name is endless. You know, he could go around and start calling himself the Mighty Mozilla instead of the Mighty Moozilla. Or something like that. Alright. Almost getting to the end here. I don't think she told us anything new. Don't think we got any new logic or evidence from her. Simon was friended with Mr. Knightley, so he must be really sad. Well, that's why I had him interact with the animals, help him heal his wounded heart. I even thought about letting him look out to Regent in his seek all by himself. All by himself? On his own. Yeah. Well, it was good to talk to Regina at least. Didn't find anything new. But at least we explored our options. And let's look around here. Garbage pickup at 11. The garbage pickup time is at 11 a.m. So that's why there's no trash. Ah, when I looked here earlier, the place was overflowing with garbage, sir. Wow, really was. Looks like today is the day when bulk waste is collected during the garbage pickup. Ah, there really was a lot of bulk out of place here, pal. The garbage trucks are packed and can crush any kind of garbage to dust. No, it seems in the case of bulk waste, it is transported as is without being crushed. Huh? Ah, why do you know about how bulk waste is disposed of, Mr. Edgeworth? Ah, maybe Mr. Shields, in order to accomplish his Mr. Edgeworth acquisition plan, send him something like a moving process instructional brochure. There are times when you're so sharp, it's scary. Although they're few and far between. Looks like a milk carton. This milk carton is. It's the one John was drinking out of. There's no mistake. Something must happen to John here. Combined with Detective Gumshoe's testimony, the chances are high that John was attacked at the garbage pickup area. John's milk carton was found here, likely the place he was attacked. If it was here, there wouldn't be many witnesses. But why would John have come to a place like this? It would be natural to think that he came here to throw something away. We have no way of knowing since the garbage truck has already collected everything. Okay. What else do we do? Well, we have 5 things of logic. There were fireworks here. Oh! Fireworks inside of an explosion. Who was at the fair? Mr. Keys, didn't you say that there were fireworks at the Coliseum earlier? Huh? What about them? Well, those fireworks set off during the day. Well, yeah, even just while we were there, a bunch of them were set off. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? That explosion sound we heard at the end of the kidnapper's phone call could very well have been the fireworks. Ah! Don't think you can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, that is, if you can bring me to justice, but I highly doubt that. Boom!
I just like saying boom. Well, the sound had been picked up by the phone. It must have been fairly loud. So that means the culprit was near the Coliseum? Sound of the fireworks to the culprit? Yes. Even so, I bet the fireworks can be heard in lots of places around the Coliseum. Indeed, it would be impossible for us to search the entire area by ourselves. If only we could cover the... If only we could have the police lend us a hand. Okay. So, these two? My only connection there is John. Nope. I don't know of any other logic to combine here. Oh, the garbage truck came through. Aha! The only vehicles that came through the plaza this morning were the taxi and a blue truck. And Mr. DeBest was kidnapped in that taxi? Yes, meanwhile, John was attacked in the garbage pickup area. And the garbage was collected from there at 11 a.m. Ah! I got it, sir! The blue truck was actually, please say an ice cream truck. Because that would be great. That's right. The blue truck that came through the plaza was a garbage truck. Aw, I didn't say it. That would have been great. However, be it as it may, the officer who gave us this information made no mention that the blue truck was a garbage truck. Talk about careless. How could someone mistake a garbage truck for a normal truck? That's not it, Kay. Today was the day for the collection of bulk waste. I suspect it was a standard truck without a trash compactor that came by to collect the trash. John was taken away by this garbage truck. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, of course. Oh, don't they go to that, do I have a map? Well, I don't have a map, but I could have sworn to the top right there was a, place by the water, right? Hold up! The culprit was disguised as a garbage collector, right? Then the truck was probably fake too. How do we know they really went to the dump? No. The garbage truck should have been real. Eh? Why is that? Because there's no trash left. That will be made clear if you simply take a look at the garbage pickup area. This shows that the garbage truck John was kidnapped in was real. I mean, what do we click on to say there's no trash? The garbage pickup area is locked. Ah, only a garbage collector could have unlocked it to collect the trash. Precisely. We should assume that a genuine garbage truck was used. Okay, guess I had to click on the lock. Works for me. For example, the kidnapper could have put John into a large cupboard box. If the box was mixed in with the rest of the bulk waste, the garbage collector would have carried John away without even knowing it. Exactly. The culprit would then lie in wait at the garbage dump. And if they said, I threw it away by mistake, the box would be returned to them. Any garbage dumps nearby? Let's see. Ah, there's two of them. Yep, but it was the Dawn Waste Center because it's nearby the Coliseum. So, which garbage dump was he taken to? Could there be a hint in any of the information I hold? Based on the explosion sound we heard from the kidnapper's phone, we know that John is being confined someplace in the vicinity of the Coliseum. I like this detective work that we're doing right now. This is really fun. One of the garbage dumps is right next to the Coliseum. John was almost certainly taken there. In which case, the place he is being confined to must also be somewhere close by. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir? Could I ask you to search the area around this garbage dump? Ah, you don't have to ask me like we're strangers, sir. Feels, so distant. Please just order me around like you normally do. Are you sure, detective? Right now, I'm not a prosecutor. Didn't I tell you, sir? Detectives don't just investigate for the sake of prosecutors. You have my thanks, detective. Hey, investigation complete. Like I said, I really like that clue type stuff where you have to figure things out and then you gotta go to the location based on things. That was really nice. Mr. Edgeworth, look, it's almost time. Yeah, so we best hurry. They should be also at their limit. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you. Leave it to me, sir. This may be an unofficial investigation, but I'll call in all of my pals from the station to help. I'll help too. Stealing John back is my job after all. I will be returning to the courtroom. I might be able to draw out some more time. Okay. Well then, even in the depths of night, didn't get to finish. The clock just struck 2. We have to hurry. Ah, yes, sir. My introduction. When no other bird dares to take a flight. April 6, 2:16. So 16 minutes later. Well, the best is here, so hopefully we stall for time because he's testifying. Well, if it isn't the former Prosecutor Edgeworth. Blaze the best. Witness, face forward. We're not talking yet. Like I said, you see. Well, what exactly would I have needed to help that person out, Your Honor? You know, it's a crying shame. Having a beautiful woman declare guilty. Honestly, it brings the tears to my eyes. But you see, there's no reason for me to go out of my way to hide evidence, just to save her. However, we still had the testimony of his son, Prosecutor the Best. He testified that he handed the evidence over to you. I am the slightest clue what he starts talking about. I simply can't imagine why my idiot son, Sebastian, would have said something like that, you know? What if there is evidence that shows your connection with Warden Roland? I love it, he just jumped in the booth here. See, he just jumped in and it's like, objection! And just what do you think you're doing, former Prosecutor Edgeworth? Well, I was under the impression that you were no longer in any position to stand in court. Miles Edgeworth! How dare you barge into the prosecutor's bench? That's what I was just saying. Francisca, I'm sorry. I need you to lend me the bench for a little while. What are you saying? Judge Courtney, I brought vital evidence related to this case. Your Honor, please allow me to testify. She'd never allow that. Objection. Courtney Pie. Uncle Ray also asked that he be allowed to testify. Well, there are no objections from the prosecution either, right? Understood. The prosecution also has no objections. Well, there's no way that you can allow some of this, you know? I mean, such high-handed methods. Surely are enough to warrant being held in contempt of court. Wouldn't you say, Courtney? As long as John is still in danger, Judge Courtney cannot rule against the warden. I must convey to her somehow that the search for his son is progressing. Judge Courtney, I ask that you have faith in me and my assistant. Now that you mention it, where exactly is she? She is currently out searching for the most important piece of evidence. It's a waste of time. There's no such evidence. Are you stalling for time? I mean, that's how disgraceful of you. Most important piece of evidence, huh? Courtney Pie? I don't really know what the evidence is, but I think we should have faith in her. Well, after all, even if she may not look like it, she's still a great thief Yatakaratsu. Somehow it seems that Mr. Shields understands. Judge Courtney, we've already determined the general location of that evidence. It's only a matter of time before she steals the evidence back. I understand. Thank you, Your Honor. This is ridiculous! This vital evidence that you have found, please present it to the court. Blaze the Best and Patricia Rowland are somehow connected. Allow me to present the evidence that proves it. Which piece of evidence shows the relationship between them? Well, should be obvious, right? Should be obvious. Should be obvious. By Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best. This document contains a detailed report regarding the interrogation of a certain man. A certain man? Well, that man being the late Horace Knightley. And the one who interrogated him was the defendant in this trial, Patricia Rowland. So that means that was the interrogation where That's right. Patricia Rowland murdered Knightley in the aftermath of the interrogation. And that very interrogation has been recorded in this witness written report. That definitely sounds like vital evidence. Miles Edgeworth, just now, you referred to that document as a fitted report. Now, just who in the world was that report fitted for? I thought you might ask that, Francisca. And that's precisely what is most important about this report. We found this document inside the safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. The 51st floor? The storeroom for the black market auction? Indeed. And the conductor of the auction was you, Blaze the Best. You received a report about the victim from Warden Rowland. In the face of this evidence, can you still say you have no connection to this case? Well, in regards to that, I refuse the answer. What? Well, it has yet to be proven in court that I was the conductor of the black market auction. Oh, have you already forgotten the events of this morning? I believe I had already proved it back then, did I not? Well, I will not deny that I was bested by you. However, I was at the crime scene. Who knows if the results will be the same in court? An acquittal is still possible, you see. Until it's been proven in court that I am the conductor of the black market auctions, well, you can't prove that document was addressed to me. Your logic is twisted. Well, that's not very nice, you know? My logic is twisted, is it, Courtney? By the way, it's very nice for them to give me back my fake beard. I look kind of ridiculous without it. Especially with that tattoo on my face. Don't you feel the same way? It was quite unlikely for you to allow former Prosecutor Edgeworth's statement just now, you know? Well, it saddens me, you see? You would fail to uphold the law as a judge should. In fact, well, I'm so upset by this, I may have no other choice but to use my last resort, you know? What, is he gonna burn out of the courtroom? Can we take his thing away from him? It is as you say. Something that has not yet been proven in court does not merit any deliberation. I will have to overrule Mr. Edgeworth's claim. As I thought, until John has been rescued. You see? Well, the truth at the scene and the truth at the courtroom are, two very different things. So, you're saying the truth can be distorted in court as long as it's for your sake. Oh, what a horrible thing to say. Well, I'm not distorting the truth or anything like that, If a not guilty verdict is handed down, well, that becomes the truth. No, that's all it is, you see? It's useless. There's nothing we can do unless the missing evidence turns up. Well, now then, Courtney. Why don't you just deliver that not guilty verdict and let's get over with it. Well, after all, the evidence isn't gonna show up anytime soon, Objection! Prosecutor the best. How are you, my friend? Who raised an objection just now? I recognize that voice. Pops. You idiot son. I mean, Sebastian. Why'd you come back here? Now of all times. Sebastian, what is the meaning of this? Just fair for you. What have you been doing since you've been in your trial? I'm sorry. I was, Such an act is unbecoming of a prosecutor. You should be ashamed. Well. Sebastian, you still don't get it, This court is no place for a sniveling little child such as you two. Especially someone so idiotic. Pops, I come to present new evidence, Your Honor. So, please, let me take my place back at the prosecutor's bench. Sebastian, I didn't think he would come back. Objection. What's all this now, Sebastian? You don't seem at all like your normal self. Pops? Come now. What's the matter? You want Daddy to play with you? Is that it? Well then, why don't we just head back on home? Return to the witness stand. Oh, what's wrong? Shaking like a leaf. Your Honor. That was really cool, the animation where he extended his hand forward like that. The prosecutor officially in charge of this case has just arrived with new evidence. The trial is still in session. In light of this, shouldn't we continue with the proceedings? Naturally. Defense has no objections, Your Honor. I'm sure the defense attorney originally in charge would say the same. The prosecution has no objection either, Your Honor. What a tough spot she's in. Continue with the proceedings? That won't be necessary. Was that right, Courtney? Blaze still believes that he was the one who kidnapped John. As long as John still hasn't been found, Judge Courtney will remain bound by Blaze, and nothing else will change that. That sound is her phone. Her cell phone. My phone as well. Uncle Ray's phone is also? What the heck is going on here? Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Shields! Oh yes! They got him! Oh, Kay, you're amazing! We found John. I thought that was Kay. We found John, sir! We rescued John. Excellent work, detective. Kay was the most important piece of evidence, right? Way to go, Kay! Haha! I want to spell the word quickly, so I had everyone call. Man, I want to use that as my thumbnail, but of course I'm not going to. I don't want to put spoilers in thumbnails as much as I can. Judge Courtney, it's for you. Yes, I see. I'm so glad you're safe. Such a nice picture, though. Make sure you properly thank everyone, okay? Be careful and come home safe. Oh, you're so screwed now, Blaze. Yes! Power up. Let us resume the proceedings. Now that I may once again swing my gavel to my heart's content. Huh. You're kidding, right? Well, that's just a sad joke, you know? Witness! This is no joke. Please return to the stand. Prosecutor did best as well. Promptly return to your seat at the prosecutor's bench. Yes, Your Honor. This music is great, too. Sebastian, the best. Yes, Most Van Karma. I leave the best to you. Huh? Court up against your own father. It won't be easy. I shall observe how things pan out. From the gallery. Go get him. Now then, allow me to ask once more. Is the prosecution ready? Prosecutor de Best, what is this new evidence you wish to present? The missing knife and chisel, Your Honor. Ah, you mean they've finally been found? Prosecutor de Best, is this true? The knife and chisel? I wasn't able to find them. I searched and searched. I really did, but it was already too late. Too late? Ah, what do you mean? I remembered this morning when I passed my Pops in the garage at home. He was holding something wrapped in a newspaper. Pops, where are you going? Oh, Sebastian. Just taking out, some trash. At that moment, I heard it. The faint sound of a bell. Could that sound have been, by any chance? The bell attached to Jogen's chisel. In other words, you're saying that the witness threw away the evidence? I searched for it, but I didn't make it in time. I'm sorry. Where exactly did you search for it? The garbage dump. I went to the garbage dump and searched everywhere. I thought the evidence Pops threw away had to be there. Isn't that Sebastian? What are you doing here? Whoa! He ignored us. So at that time, he had gone to the garbage dump. But, this was all I could find. It smells rather peculiar. Now that you mention it, it's kind of a funky smell coming from you as well. What do you expect? I was digging through garbage. And what of the knife? I think it's buried somewhere in that giant mountain of trash. But I couldn't find it by myself. I understand. I shall accept this into evidence. Well done, my idiot son Sebastian. You never betrayed my expectations, you know? You searched so desperately through the garbage, and that's all you had to show for it. Irk. Oh, what a tearjerker. I'm tearing up already.
Objection.
It's a bit too early for tears, don't you think? We haven't examined the evidence properly yet. I think it's just a pointless waste of time, you know? I'm counting on you, Sebastian Miles. Show him that the truth can be exposed in court and take him down. Mr. Shields is backing us up. Now all we need is a breakthrough. Prosecutor the best. Let's take a closer look at the evidence. Right. Let's have a look inside. It'd be great if we could find some kind of proof. It's the bell! This is the bell that was attached to Dogen's chisel. Are there any traces left behind on it? Ack, it's no good. There's not even a single smudge on it. What did you find, Prosecutor the best? Did you even find anything? Darn it! Oh, of course, you find nothing. Well, something like that can't be called evidence, you know? All it is trash. It made me sad, but that's the truth, you see? Were Sebastian's efforts all for naught? Indeed, this bell does not seem to be valid evidence. However... Mr. Edgeworth, are you really giving up? Calm down as always, Edgeworth. It's quite unlike Sebastian here. Well then, is the prosecution finished with its argument? Justine, not yet. We're not through yet. Indeed, my friends. But I am going to take a break for today here. Thank you for everything. I love you all so very much. Number one YouTube community, all of YouTube. Never, ever forget that. You're amazing. And you matter. And you're brilliant. And you are such a bright light on this world. Always remember to shine brightly, my friends. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastically awesome day today. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.